Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Vinnie Langdon Show. We are coming to you from Alina's music studio. And who's Alina? This
Hi.
lady right here. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you very much for coming today.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me over. And we're going to be talking today all about music. So it'll be an exciting episode on the Vinnie Langdon Show. We interview a lot of rock and roll bands, a lot of pop stars, country musicians. But sometimes you out there are probably inspired just like me to go, I want to be a musician too. But you're wondering, where do you start? What's the first step? You're going to find out where and how on the Vinnie Langdon Show today. So stick around and we'll be back right after this. Well, hey everybody. I want to introduce to you my guest, Alina Adams. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you very much.
There you go. So for my fans out there who are like, who is this lady? What does she do? Give us a little brief background on you and your history.
Okay. I'm professional musician, professional performer, and pedagogue, music pedagogue.
There you go. So tell us a little bit about your background when you first started. Were you a kid, a child playing music? And it wasn't here in America, was it?
No, it was back in Soviet Union. I started at the age of 6. It was completely accidental, but I fell in love with my teachers, and that who I become afterwards, musician.
That's right. Now it's really important that you even say that where you actually enjoyed your music teachers, and I know for me growing up, with acting and music as well, it's really important that you find a teacher, the right teacher, because you don't want to be dreading. Your kids don't want to be going to music class going, I'm tired, all my fingers hurt, oh my gosh, I hate my teacher, she's so strict. But it's important to find the right teacher, and let's go ahead and talk about that first. Finding the right teacher. When you're looking for the right music teacher, what are kind of the goals that you want to look for?
Well, first of all, you would definitely want someone who has musical education, preferably not only music background, but also who study psychology and pedagogy.
Yeah, there you go. And you have that background as well, right?
Yes, I have 17 years of professional education, and I keep continue on. I want to be on top of
So,
things.
Alina, tell us a little bit about your first couple of instruments that you started learning.
Okay, so I started music school at 6, and I started with violin. But the approach that we have back, let's say, in Europe, it's to add a second instrument. Usually it's piano. And then we have all this good stuff as a solfeggio, music theory, music history, orchestra, choir. So it's all come together.
Right. Right. And here in America, in the last 15 years, unfortunately, with budget cuts, it's unfortunate that these students, they're losing their choir, then they're losing their theater and their art classes and, music especially. And, how does that make you feel when you hear about, the schools out there don't have enough money for music classes?
Of course, it concerns me because music is important part of our life. It enriches someone's soul, but at the same time, here we are music teachers who can help with that.
Right. What made you decide to become a music teacher?
Well, it was part of my education. I graduated from Ukrainian National Pedagogical University, and I have master's degree in teaching music. So,
There you go. You learned a lot and you figured, I want to give back, right?
yes, absolutely.
Now, there's a lot of people out there that are probably watching this thinking, I'm too old to start playing piano. I'm too old to start singing. I have kids. I have grandkids. I'm too old to become a musician. Is that true?
Absolutely not. It's never too old to start. If you have desire, if your soul reaching for something to play or to sing, you should definitely do it. It will help alleviate stress, even on that level.
Now, it's really good that if you can start your kid out at a young age with music, that's usually the best route to go. And when I say that, what is a good age, Alina?
I love the happy age of 6, but it should be individual approach. Some kids are more mature earlier, so.
Some of them are 3 years old and they act like they're 18 already. It's crazy.
Absolutely.
There you go. Now, we met back in 2012. We worked on a show together of a local Vacaville Idol performance, and you enjoy being a part of the community, and anytime there's a performance, it's a good way to get out there. And you do performances all the time with your students, right?
Yes, they love to show their talents. They love to show their hard work. Of course, it's not on the stage. We leave it all here.
Now, it's not just always about performing that instrument. Performing in general, you got to deal with how to, get the crowd involved and, what to wear, and that's all important aspects of being a true performer. And you kind of go over that, right, with your students?
Well, absolutely, and that's where my 13 years of professional stage performance come handy. So we not only learn music, but also how to be confident on the stage, how to be inside that image, the music that you perform, and all that good stuff. So I just want to say that it's a life skill. It's not only about music, not only about stage presentation, it's your self-presentation in life, and that's very, very important.
Yeah. And then for students out there that have been taking music classes and they get to that level where they're ready to go on stage, but they have something called stage fright. How do people get over stage fright?
Practice, practice, practice.
Well, any other last comments you want to mention to any of the viewers out there?
Starting this year, I am very happy to have opportunity to take my students and not only them to International Chamber Music Festival in Europe. This is a great inspiration for all the musicians, no matter what age you are, and it's cultural experience. So I think it's very important not just stay inside community, but go out, share your talent, see other people's talents, and just create this peaceful atmosphere.
Now, when you're a teacher and you're really proud of your students, there's no other feeling in the world that can compete against that, right?
Oh, I agree with you. I'm a very proud teacher. Not necessarily that I teach my students to be a professional musicians, but they do go out and get their music scholarships for colleges, which is very nice. They do go out and compete in different competitions and become laureates, and that makes me very, very proud. And no later than this weekend, I will have one of my wonderful students perform as a soloist with our local symphony.
That's awesome. Now, people out there are wondering, hey, what genres does she teach as a music teacher? Because they may be interested. And what are some of the genres that you kind of cover?
Well, we do all start with classical. This is just base for everything. And then we go different ways like popular or Broadway, stuff like that.
There
Yes,
you go.
we're having fun.
Makes you just want to get on stage right now and do it, right? And speaking of, if people are out there and they're interested in their local here in Solano County where this is being filmed today, and they're saying, hey, she, has her education background, she's loyal, she has, a good following, and they want to start getting classes right away, where do they contact you at?
Well, they can find me on the Facebook, Alina's Music Studio, or my email, alinasmstudio@gmail.com. Everyone is welcome.
There you go. That's awesome. Yeah. And do you even have families out there where the whole entire family of brothers and sisters or mom and dad and the kids, they all come and take lessons as well?
Well, I absolutely do. I have siblings taking lessons, and that's very nice. And then we can create family ensembles.
Hey, that sounds fun, right? All right. Well, Alina, thanks so much. And it was great to have you on the Vinnie Langdon Show. And make sure you guys go check her out on Facebook. And if you have more questions, I'm sure she'll be happy to answer for you.
Yes, I will.
All right. We'll see you guys next time on the Vinnie Langdon Show. We'll see you guys next week.